Hi, I'm Kurek, author of the international best-selling book, How Would Love Respond, and the creator and founder of the one and only Life Success Club. And let me ask you a question about something that I get asked about so often, and that is about being stuck. Have you ever been in a situation or a time in your life, maybe it's even happening now, where you just feel like you're stuck? You know, like you have a goal to lose some weight, and you just can't get the weight off, you're just stuck, or that you just don't feel like your life's advancing very much because you feel stuck. Has it ever happened to you? I mean, I know it's happened to me quite a few times in life, and it's really unpleasant because if we're not moving forward in life, well, obviously we're moving backwards by default, and it starts to become very debilitating because it just feels like, what's the point of even trying anything where I'm just not moving forward, I'm not producing the results that I want, and that feeling of stuck just gets us more and more stuck. Have you been there with me? So today on this vlog, what we're going to talk about is how do you get yourself unstuck from being stuck? How valuable is that, right? And the thing that's making you stuck is what's called your drama glue. That's the most common reason why people get stuck. It's the drama glue. And you might be thinking, what's drama glue? Well, drama glue is produced by telling your disempowering stories. Now, when I mean disempowering, and that is any story that you talk about your life or your business or your job or society or politics or anything that isn't helping you move forward is known as a disempowering story. Yet some of the most common disempowering stories are the stories people want to tell you about their life story. Oh, I was abused, or oh, my childhood sucked, or my partner from the last marriage, they're this, they're that. You know, I got all these names, I got all this baggage from it. And it's all that stuff that gets you stuck in your story. And I'll give you an example of that is, you know, do you have a person in your life or people in your life, maybe they're friends, maybe they're family members, that no matter when you're around them, no matter what time it is that you're around them, what day, how long you're around them, no matter what it is, every time that you get together with these people, that's all they want to do is dump their drama story all over you about whatever is dramatic in their life that day, right? They're just drama kings and queens. Do you have anybody like that in your life? Pretty much everybody I know does have somebody like that. And, you know, after you get done listening to these people, first you feel so disempowered. You know, like, oh my God, why did I even sit there listening to that stuff? Every time I go over there, I'm always listening to this kind of stuff. Then you get home and the first thing you do is take a shower. You got to wash off all the drama glue. So as you see, those people telling those stories, well, they're producing the drama glue because they're stuck in their story. Life never gets better because the more times you tell the story, well, first, your brain replays it like a movie, and you keep seeing it over and over and over again, which makes it a stronger, and more powerful story. But unfortunately, that power is disempowering you or disempowering them. It keeps them in their story, right? And there we are, stuck in their drama glue, listening to their story. So that's why I call it drama glue. So we have to stop telling all of our disempowering stories. Anytime we say, well, this means that, that's a story, right? And what most people don't understand is there is no life in their story, in their life story, that is. It's just story. It's not even accurate. It's an edited interpretation of what you think actually happened. Now, this is where I get people, you don't understand, Kurek. No, my story's real, man. It really happened. That's what happened. You don't understand. I do understand. And that's a story about your story. The fact is that we all have an editing system, and we remember the things we want to remember, and we edit out the stuff we don't want to remember. But even if it is a story, let's just give you credit for it. Let's say it's a story that everything in it is factual, but it's still making you feel bad or keeping you stuck telling the story. You got to stop telling it. Make sense? Because it's just holding you back. Because every time you tell the story, it produces more and more drama glue and gets you stuck in the story. The fact of the matter is, it's never too late to have a great childhood. Because people want to tell you their drama stories about their childhood. All you got to do is watch Dr. Phil, and every guest on there wants to talk about, oh God, my parents didn't do this and I didn't have that. Okay, but why don't you talk about the good stories from your past? Because they're going to empower you. They're going to make you free, and you can build on those because they make you feel good. You'll move towards producing more things that make you feel good. But anything that makes you feel bad stops you from moving forward. Why? Because the brain, makes a neural connection between, your life and moving forward, and it keeps bringing up pain and pain and pain. So it makes this connection thinking that moving forward and producing a new result is painful. So you actually start self-sabotaging yourself, which, by the way, then creates more content for drama stories. So we're going to stop telling all of our disempowering stories, and from now on, from this moment forward, make the decision to only tell stories that empower you. And I'll give you an example of that. My brothers, I have 5 brothers and a sister. And whenever I go back home to visit them, years ago when I used to go back home, we go out and we'd have some drinks, and then we go out and have a meal or something, some breakfast or whatever. And, pretty soon, the stories go from stuff that was funny into we start getting caught up into some of the drama of our childhood and some of the crazy, not so, positive things that went on, right? Until pretty soon you got a bunch of guys sitting around a breakfast table in a restaurant crying, talking about their drama stories. And one day I realized, I said, I can't do this anymore. I only want to remember the great times of our childhood. I want to remember all the great memories, and by the way, they're there too. See, because in life you get whatever you focus on. So I only want to focus on things that make me feel good. I don't want to tell any stories about stuff that makes me feel bad. Make sense? And so, when I go back and I visit my family now, it's all we talk about is positive things. And guess what? Because of that, it's much lighter. We all feel better. We actually look forward to seeing each other. So after a while, you start resisting seeing each other because your brain starts connecting that, well, this is going to turn out feeling bad. I don't want to do this. So only tell empowering stories. Stories that empower you, make you feel great, and get you to move forward. And stop producing the drama glue. Stop telling all your disempowering stories. I hope this is of real value to you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please, please, please leave some comments for me below this video. Tell me what you got from it. If you have any questions about other things you want me to work on or create video blogs for, let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until I do, have an incredibly most outstanding day.